Hello, everybody, and welcome to Life is Daijoubu, episode 100. We did it. We did 100 of these things. Can you believe it?
Thane and I are sick.
Yeah, Thane and Sky are sick. And so that's why this episode's getting out a little late. We are actually recording this episode at the time it was supposed to go up. So, sorry about that.
Is this the first time that we could say that we recorded the day that this was uploaded? Is this the only time we
I
can
think it's
say
the only
that?
time we can say that, yeah. I don't think I've ever done that. Oh, no. When we were doing those Chainsaw Man ones,
Or were you pumping
I was
those
pumping
out?
those out the day that we recorded them because I was like, it would be relevant if if I posted a week later, you know? Anyway, today we have the 100th episode. We will be doing a tier list of every single show that we have watched on this podcast book club, not like our seasonal stuff. We're not doing that stuff.
This is going to be so fun, dude.
I'm very excited about
I'm excited
this.
about this too.
My name is Cole. I'm joined by Sky and Thane, the two sick boys. Wish them get healthy soon. And
I think Thane's Mangekyo is coming in.
yeah, he is working on his Mangekyo Sharingan. He might have like gravitational abilities or something. Who knows?
Thane, can you teleport me?
No.
He's got no teleportation powers.
Oh, you need the other eye for that.
Gotcha. We'll work on the other eye next.
The onion eye.
So, I have on my little phone right here all of the shows that we've watched, as well as we have this tier list that you guys will be able to look at as we make it. And it is every show that we've watched. And I also have which one of us picked the show and stuff. And that leads us into what we'll be doing at the end of the tier list.
Dundies? Are we doing the Dundies?
The Dundies, basically. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And so I'm going to give you all of these little categories so that you can think about them a little bit here and there as we go over the entire list. Basically, just get them fresh in your mind. You don't even have to think about them as we go. But anyway, first up, we got the most interesting show. We got the weirdest show. We got the best after show. So you know how like specifically like for example like Bunny Drop, after we finished the Bunny Drop episode, we talked about the show or talked about, you know, all this other stuff. So that's the best after show. So like if it was like a weird adaptation or there's some weird controversy with it that we didn't really get into on the main show, but we talk about it after the fact. Sorry, that was just more part of the after show. I just had it in parentheses. Sorry. Next is favorite of each person's pick. So we pick our favorite of each person because we're doing a tier list. We have a democracy. To make an S tier show or an A tier show or B or whatever,
We have to agree on it?
it's got to be majority. 2 out of 3 have to pick it basically, and so this is where we could just get a pick that's not majority based, and as such, we also have our least favorite of each person's pick. We have a safest pick, so like the pick that somebody picked, and this was like obviously going to be one of our favorite shows, like the safest of all picks. We have our most unique pick. Which show do you think was the most unique picked? A show you wish you liked more. Maybe you picked it or someone else picked it, and you went into it thinking, dang, dude, this is going to be a banger. And you finish and go, man,
It's all right.
it was all right. I wish I liked that more. A show you wish was better. Just in general, like you knew it wasn't that good. You just wish it was a little bit better because there was a good concept. There's something there, you know, that could have been good. And then the last two are basically going to be based off the tier list. It's going to be the best picker, so who has the most S tier picks, and the worst picker, who has the most D tier picks. And those are the things we'll be talking about. So without further ado, I guess we can go and get started. We're going to be doing it in chronological order, not alphabetical like it shows up on this tier list.
Like, as in how we picked it?
When we watched them, chronologically when we watched them. One thing to note, there are 5 shows that we picked throughout the run of this podcast that aren't on Mal.
That was probably me. I probably picked the majority of those.
And I found this little tier list from somebody on Reddit, user Nower 112121.
Shout out.
They made some tier list that directly imports a list from Mal, and I was like, that's the easiest thing in the world. We're just gonna do that. But as such, those 5 shows were not on Mal, so I put stand-ins in the form of manga, random mangas that shared a word or something like that. So when we get to those shows, I'll have to get the manga, and we'll be using those. Anyway, without further ado, let's line this up so that way I can have this set up on the OBS and have just the tier list part recorded, and we're good. First one that we watched. Do you remember the first show we watched on this show?
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann, picked by Thane. It was the little backstory behind this was initially we had planned to make the very first episode of the show after we did our 3x3s, the Evangelion movies, and we watched them all. We watched all 4 of them, and after we watched them, I was like, "Dang, I enjoyed those. Thane enjoyed those. Skylar didn't give a crap about them because he never watched the show." And so I felt really bad. I'm like, I didn't think it had a good
Good start.
And so I'm like, I want to start on a banger then. So let's not start with the Evangelion movies. And I knew Thane was picking Gurren Lagann. So at the very end of the episode 1, when we do the 3x3s, I go, okay, and Thane's going to pick our show. And then Thane goes, what? I thought we were doing this. I'm like, no, we're going to do Thane's pick.
I vaguely remember this.
And so that was the little thing about episode 1. Anyway, Gurren Lagann. You guys talk about it while I look for it because it's somewhere in
This
here.
show is a banger. Like I didn't know anything about it prior, but I just remember I think you said you watched it in high school or something.
Yeah.
There it is.
Was it on
Gurren
Toonami?
Lagann.
No.
Okay. Where are you guys thinking Gurren Lagann goes?
Like a S tier.
Yeah, I think Gurren Lagann is an S tier. Like it was that enjoyable. We literally started the podcast off on a high.
That's why I made Thane do it because I also agree that it's an S tier. I was like, we have to start with the banger, so it's gonna be S tier.
It's got fun characters. It's got a cool story, and it's got an interesting world. I think that they don't explore it enough, but whatever.
It is really unfortunate they don't explore the world that much, but I don't think the story was really about the show, which is probably why they just didn't bother.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, S tier show, no doubt about that. Next up, we have Be the Beginning, picked by Skylar.
This has got to be in the D's. Like I think this is the only show that Cole had to watch it on like 2.2 speed or something.
Yeah, and like honestly, if we were to have picked it like the past year or so, I don't think I would have had to watch it at 2 times speed. It was really beginning. It was because it was the beginning of our show where I was like, dang, I really hate this. Can we just skip shows? I don't want to do this anymore.
Maybe
Very top.
maybe we
was
could
at the
throw
top.
it. We could throw it at like C
yeah.
for now. Because I definitely think it's going to go to D, but I can already think of a few shows that are worse than that in my head. What are your guys' thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Okay.
I think, and like I said, in hindsight, I don't think it was as bad as I made it out to be back then.
Well, from what I remember, I don't remember much about the show, but it was like, it felt like it was 2 or 3 shows smashed into one, and it was just a lot
Yeah.
of ideas that didn't get
Yes.
fleshed out.
I remember the detective aspect of it, like the
That was
mystery
the fun
aspect was
part.
the best part about it. And I guess real quick on tier lists, I don't know how you guys all do tier lists, but every time I see tier lists, if there's something in the same tier, I always thought of the thing in the far most left as the highest.
That's
do you
how
guys
I've-
also agree with that?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how I've thought it.
Just
as well.
double checking. Next up, it's my first pick, which was Combatants Will Be Dispatched. Do you guys remember this show at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
A little
like
bit.
the Konosuba one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the person that wrote Konosuba wrote Combatants Will Be Dispatched. It's a fine show. There's not much to it. Man, it is a pain to find these on this list.
It
Is this it? No, it's Data Live.
it had some funny moments.
Oh, no, it's Goblin. Yeah, I think it was fine. I think so. I had just watched it, I think, is what had happened. And I was all like super hyped about like, dang, you guys should watch it too. And I did that a lot with a good handful of shows, especially near the beginning. And I think that's partly the reason why I ended up picking Combatants Will Be Dispatched. There it is. Where are you thinking it lands, though? I don't think it's as good as I hoped it was, but I did still like it. It could be like the very bottom of B tier at the end of all this, in my thoughts.
Yeah, that's probably a good spot for it because like it had some fun comedy moments, but if you compare it to other comedies that we've seen,
I mean, later on we watched Konosuba proper,
Right,
and
right.
like even this, like it's clearly better. It's clearly better. Okay, next up, so it goes to another Sky pick because Thane's Gurren Lagann pick was a two episodes. Yeah, it was 24 episodes. So we jump from me to Sky here with Skeleton Knight in Another World.
That's a very mid show.
yeah, I think this is the best part about this show was the freaking intro, dude.
Absolutely, it was. Yeah, I completely agree that the best part was the intro.
I would
Definitely a
throw this in
C.
like a high C, low B.
I still listen to this this song every now and then. Is this it? No, it's Inuyashiki.
Is it
Right there.
right there, Bubba?
Oh, right there. Yeah. So better or worse than Combatants Will Be Dispatched? I don't remember much about the story,
I don't either.
but I think the intro clears a lot, right? So maybe the intro is alone to put it higher than Combatants.
yeah,
What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I think either way, it's one of those like it's an isekai, right?
Yeah, it was an isekai.
Yeah, I
it's a
think
guy, and he's just a skeleton, but he's trying to find his way to become not skeleton, and he gets his hot girl.
Oh yes, okay.
Recently, a season 2 was announced.
You started
is
to
kinda
talk
neat.
about it. Actually, I think there was. I would say I'd put it above Combatants. I at least remember Skeleton more than Combatants.
Fair. I remember Combatants more, but I've also seen it twice. Like the gag when he gets up on the chair and like stands behind the person and whops his wong on freaking the dude's head, top knot style. that one that lives up my head.
I guess that could be subject to change.
It is opinion, yeah. I think the fact that Skeleton Knight is getting a season 2 after all these years makes it interesting enough for me to put it as a higher than it. And it's also confirmed the dude that did the intro for that is doing this one as well.
I've always been interested in like reading the light novel, thinking maybe that would be better, but I don't know.
Yeah.
If I feel like if I'm gonna read an isekai light novel, I'm gonna read Overlord.
Yeah, it's got the coolest cover, so probably. Okay, next up we have 91 Days.
Oh, this one was a banger, dude.
This was a Cole pick. I picked this one. I picked it. It's very similar to Combatants. I'd recently watched it and I said, let's make sure we get another banger for the show. So let's watch the show that I like.
Dude, I legit think this is like high A, maybe even S.
I don't think it's S.
No, I think
I
it's
definitely
S.
think it's A though. I think it's in the A's.
It falls a little short.
Yeah, it's like fine. If you're thinking of like S tiers, I don't think it would ever go to S tiers, but like the story of the characters is fun.
Yeah.
What we're gonna say then?
I think it feels a little too familiar with the gangster movies. Like they fall on too many cliches. And
Yes,
you're just
I
like,
guess maybe since this was like one of the first ones I had seen. I don't know if I've even seen very much past this.
I've not seen very many gangsters, but you can tell it fits the cliches just from like the little bits you know about.
they
gangster
definitely watched
movies.
like movies like Godfather,
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in America, Goodfellas, like stuff like that.
They got some inspiration,
Yeah, I get some
clearly.
inspiration.
Okay, next up we have a Thane pick, Doro Hey Doro.
Oh man.
I like this one.
I think this one is probably like a high B, low A. This was one where after we watched it, the kind of what the mystery of it all got me to read Thane had the entire manga collection. I read the whole thing in like a week, I think, and it was like 20 some
he got
volumes.
mad at me for saying, "Dang, where's the last volume?" It's like, dude, be happy I have them.
He did end up buying the last volume.
Yeah,
Just
it
for me.
shipped. No, it didn't ship yet.
You read it? I think you read it online or something.
Yeah,
That's probably what it was.
yeah.
I did not care for this show. I remember very explicitly that I did not like this show. I thought it was fine. Like a personal place, I would put it below these two personally. but I want to respect you guys and put it above them.
Dang,
Like,
that's wild, dude. I love this
personally
show.
I would have been offended if you put those below those two because I remember that show a lot more than those two.
The mystery behind is his name Cayman?
Yeah, Kaiman.
Kaiman. The mystery behind
Why he's a
Kaiman
lizard?
and the whole
Yeah.
world. Oh man, it was such a fun ride. I feel like the first season doesn't do the entire show
There's a
justice.
second one coming out.
Yeah,
That was
season 2
finally
is,
doing-
is coming out at some point soon.
So
Yeah, I don't know why. It just didn't click with me. I just didn't like it.
it is a bloody show, and
I don't think that's why, but maybe because I don't normally like bloody shows.
And it also could have been the animation. It was like that weird CG.
No, I don't really care much about CG. Really, it's fine.
Really?
I think it literally just was. I don't care about the story. The story didn't really grasp me. I didn't really ever like the main character Kaiman. I never cared about him, and I think that's a big thing you have to care about. You have to care about his story as well as
it's
why he is the way he is.
Definitely a story where there's no heroes. They're all very
They're all kind of just messed up.
self-centered.
Not messed
Yeah.
up, but selfish. I guess.
I think
Yeah.
Kaiman was probably one of the least selfish.
Yeah. So, are you guys pushing for bottom of A or top of B?
I think we could keep going, but
And then see where it
just
falls.
see where it falls.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, it's a Skylar pick. We have Foolie Cooley.
This was one where after we watched it, I was like, what the heck did we just watch? And I had to go watch a bunch of video breakdowns, and that made me like the story a lot more. But
It's one I watched several times when I was younger.
I know that the anime community think this is an S tier, but I would not put it there.
Did I pass it? I must have passed
One
it.
of the anime you go to forums like greatest of all time, and they put it on here.
Oh.
And they put the show on there.
Me personally, so I had tried watching this at least one time before this, and I think I made it to episode 2, and it's a 6-episode anime. I didn't really care much for Foolie Cooley. I don't
think-
really like it
I
that
think
much.
this is one of those like film snob shows where people watch it and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then they break it down into
It's got
like
so much meaning.
yeah, so much. And like I said, after I went and watched a bunch of those types of videos, I really liked the message. It was just delivered in a hard way for my dumb brain to digest.
Yeah. If I'm thinking entertainment-wise, sorry, Future Cole, by the way, I'm going to move this down a little bit because now there's actually stuff in there for it's going to be a mess after a while. But anyway, if I'm thinking purely entertainment-wise, where I put it right now, just so you can see the cover art, is where I would put it in my own head. I enjoyed the other shows above it much more than I enjoyed Foolie Cooley, and I did not enjoy Be the Beginning compared to Foolie Cooley.
Yeah, I would agree.
What about you, Thane?
I think it's A tier. I grew up watching it, so I had that bias. And I
Do you
think
like
it's-
it better than Doro Hedoro?
Yeah, probably.
What if we compromise and put it in B,
Atop of B.
top of B?
Sure.
Are you okay with that compromise?
Sure, yeah. We could probably move it later.
And that's what
It's
I
definitely a
figured. Some of
very
the stuff's gonna move.
influential piece of work that
I agree. Definitely influential.
Yeah.
I mean, it influenced things like Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's one of my favorite shows ever. So, I think it was a good thing that it exists.
yeah.
I just didn't care much for it. Okay, next up is a Cole pick. We have Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it. Now, this one's interesting because I tried watching season 2 and I didn't care much for it. But I do know that Thane watched season 2, if not finished season 2.
I did not.
You
watch
didn't
season
finish
2
it.
at all.
Oh, I thought you watched a couple
No,
episodes.
that's another show.
Oh.
That's a complete. I did
Why
not
did I
watch a
think you
single
watched a little
episode.
bit of
No,
this
I
show?
did not watch a single episode of season 2.
I think this one for me falls into the wastebasket of rom-coms. I really don't remember much about it.
So at the time when we watched it, I remember being like, it's fine. But like I said, I tried to watch season 2 and I looked like 2 episodes in. I just not care for it. I personally would do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably what it is for me.
'Cause
Too.
I don't even think it's like mediocre. I think it's like a little lower than mediocre.
I remember. I think the main chick had big tits and white hair. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember how big her boobs were.
I don't
but
remember- I
She
don't even
definitely
remember
had
her
like
name.
white hair. I don't know any of these characters' names.
It's starting to come back now. I think that the idea of running science experiments to test love was kind of unique. Is that right? Is that what they
Yeah.
were doing?
Yeah.
That's kind of unique, but
It wasn't that well done though,
No.
because after a while, it was just like I just want to touch him.
yeah.
That's my scientist word. I'm gonna touch this man.
Yeah, I think where you put it's fine.
Real quick, as we progress, do you guys remember any of the characters' names in these stories? Other than obviously we did Dorohedoro, do you remember any of these characters' names in any of these lower tier stories? I don't remember any.
I remember Haru.
Yeah.
Haru is
Haruko. Yeah.
okay, Haru
Yeah,
Haruko.
what was the other main character's name?
Naota.
Naota. That's
Naota.
right.
See, I would not have gotten that.
91 Days. I couldn't tell you their names.
I keep thinking it's Lego Sheep, but I know that's Beastars. I don't know why I keep thinking it's something similar to that. If you said his name, I'd instantly know. Yes, that is correct. It's one of those.
And then in Gurren Lagann, I think we could do
Simone
those.
the
Yes,
Digger.
Simone and
Kamina.
Kamina.
Yoko Lidner.
Is her name
What's
Nico?
the blonde hair guy's name?
What's the red hair girl's name? It's not Nico. It's
I just said Yoko.
Yeah, Yoko.
Yoko.
With the sniper.
Sniper. What was the girl's name? The rainbow alien girl.
Niel.
No.
Nia.
Nia?
Nia. Nia? I think it's Nia. Okay, I think that's an interesting point, or you can't remember their characters' names very often.
To be fair, I think everybody needs to cut us a little bit of slack because on top of watching all of these shows, each one of us is still watching like between 5 to 10 weekly animes on
Sure.
top of like all the other manga and content.
Also,
we
there's some
consume.
shows on here that we haven't been watching that they're still like having massive franchises.
Well,
so
I
we're still
guarantee
watching.
you,
that's true.
that there's
Like
going to be.
ReZeros. I see ReZero on here, and I can name several characters. from
For me
there.
personally, there's going to be shows that we probably put in the S tier that I couldn't name one character from.
Fair. I think in my mind, I typically remember the characters' names if I like the show better. That's why I guess I ask that question. I think when we get to a lot of the S tiers, I'll know at least one character from every single show. Okay, so next up we have, this is a Thane pick. We have Kyoso Giga.
I don't even remember this one.
It's the very.
I've
weird
cheated
one.
basically because I remember most of this
Oh,
stuff.
was this the really weird?
Yeah,
There it is.
experimental one.
I remember most of these because I basically put together this list twice. Since that's
This is
why I
a
remember
show I was
these.
excited to watch, and then watch it again, and I was like, "Wow, this is not as good."
Didn't
as
it
I
have like
remember.
really cool like art style
Yeah,
and
it's a
scenery?
very beautiful visual art style.
Was this the one about the family where
Yeah.
the world breaks and stuff?
Yeah.
It's like a
Yes.
fake world. It's kind of like reminiscent a little bit to me anyway of Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
Oh my god,
Wow.
this guy.
Wow. That's crazy.
Maybe I'll pick it for the podcast.
Yeah, Kyoso Giga's fine. I don't know what else to say.
I think it's.
I think I enjoyed the shows above it right now currently
Yeah.
more than I enjoyed it.
Do you think it's a B or
I
a
think
C?
I
Yeah,
enjoyed science. I
for its
fell in
style,
love
I
with
think I'd
science
get-
better.
For its style, I'd give it a B.
What about for its
Yeah.
entertainment and story?
So I think I preferred
For
science.
for the first, I
this.
really liked the first half. Second half started to fall apart.
This was kind of shorter though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 10 episodes.
Okay.
I don't remember anything other than was there a dog and
Yeah, there was a dog.
There was a dog and just like the cool art style and the weird effects of like things blowing up and stuff.
The whole world was like falling apart at the end.
Her mother was a rabbit.
I'd probably do C personally, but
Thane,
Thane?
I'm gonna override and also put it in C. I won't put it lower than science to respect you, Thane, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it in C.
I like that better than the science one.
Okay. I didn't. I liked science better personally, but I think it probably is overall a better show because it's got better themes.
Yeah.
Okay. We have our first pick that is not on Mal. This is a Skylar pick.
Castlevania.
Castlevania indeed.
I thought that this season 1 of Castlevania slapped. It was really good. It got me to watch season 2 at least a couple episodes and dropped it. I did not enjoy it.
You mean season 3?
Season 3, yes, because this was season 1 and 2.
Yeah, we watched 1 and 2. I enjoyed Castlevania as well. I would put it at the very top of B personally.
Yeah, I think that's a great spot for it actually. Because
I've heard people like the first one. They don't really like Nocturne as much. The one with
Is
Richter.
Nocturne the third one?
Number 1, Nocturne's the one with Richter.
is that season 3?
No, that's the new one.
Oh, the newest one.
Yeah.
Like a season 4 thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It follows the Rondo of Blood Symphony of the Night storyline.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Castlevania. I thought it was a lot of fun. The
it's a
characters were
good one.
pretty solid. It's really easy to remember their characters' names though, just because
The games.
Castlevania. Yeah. Mr. Belmont.
Trevor Belmont.
And Dracula, Alucard.
Oh, dude, the Alucard and the Trevor like bromance near the end was fun a lot too. When
What's,
they're storming the castle and they like team up. That's
What's his
cool.
son's name again? What's Alucard's son's name?
Do you mean Dracula's son?
Is it Alucard?
Yeah.
Dracula's son's Alucard? Yeah.
Okay, he's the blonde one, right?
Yeah.
Or like white hair or something.
Okay, next up. This is Cole's pick. We have Violet Evergarden.
S. This is an S tier.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
an
an
S,
instant
yeah.
S tier.
Oh man, but is it better than Gurren Lagann? I think that because there's a lot more to Violet Evergarden. They have a lot of movies too. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, boys, and I'm gonna say that the themes and the storytelling of Violet Evergarden is better than Gurren Lagann.
I agree. I would also put it higher than Girl Lagann personally.
When it comes to entertainment value, I do like Gurren Lagann. I like the big bombastic stuff. So I personally
You would do
not-
Gurren Lagann higher.
Yeah.
Can we
Let it be known that Thane wants it higher, but
do 2 for 3?
we two out of 3'd him, bro. We
And this isn't a shot at Gurren Lagann. Like
This
it's
is
a
not a shot at
fantastic
Gurren
show.
It's just we have vastly different
We do.
tastes in anime.
That's why when we're doing the ending thing, we
Yeah.
have like those more personalized
Yeah.
picks because this is definitely majority wins kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Also, hopefully there's not a bloodbath in the comments.
I hope there is.
I hope there is. I think Violet Evergarden is like one of the greatest shows we've ever watched on this podcast. I think it's so freaking good, and I'm gonna rewatch it again to rewatch
watching it
because
because this was the second time I had watched it with you guys. Still made me tear up. Like the first time I watched it, I teared up. The second time, freaking teared up.
Okay. Next up, we have a Thane pick. We have Afro Samurai.
Boo.
Oh, this is a D, dude.
It's a dud.
I think this is a D. The best part about it was Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. It's
But
pretty
he-
much a Samuel Jackson vehicle.
Even he wasn't enough to make me
Yeah.
enjoy this show.
I remember knowing about this as a kid. Like, I remember for some
Yeah,
reason
it's
this
the
being
one
on
that-
like Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, or something like
It was
that.
on Spike.
Okay, maybe I wasn't on Cartoon Network like I thought, but I feel like I remember hearing about this one. Maybe it was just because they had a video game of it as well.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
did.
But when we actually watched it, I was like, wow, I don't care about this. I really
There's
don't
a
care.
lot of 2000 stuff that like came out and everyone's like, yo, dude, you see this shit, it's sick. And then you watch it, you're like, this is not great.
I think it's just one of those like, look at all this cool blood and sword
Yeah,
fighting.
that was exactly it.
Agreed.
Kind of similar. You go back and watch a lot of Adult Swim shows like, it was so funny. You watched it while you were high. It's not that funny.
All right, our next pick we have was Skylar choosing Overlord.
I think this is middle of the road. I think this is better than Skeleton Knight, but
I'm thinking,
I don't think it's better than Dorohedoro.
yeah, I agree there. Well, my personal take, I don't like Overlord at all. I thought that was not a very, very good show personally. I would put it higher. I would put it lower than these two personally, but I'm fine with putting it where it is now.
We could lower it if you wanted.
What do you think, Thane?
Overlord does have multiple seasons, so they did something right.
Well,
It's like wildly popular.
Yeah, from what
Yeah.
I gather, it like continues to get better.
I think I enjoyed it better than those two shows personally.
That's fair. I think we'll just leave it there then. That's a good spot for it. I don't know much to say about it. I don't know. I just don't like the characters. Ein. I do remember his name though because he's a popular character
Yeah.
probably.
Well,
But
I would. This is
Zaugul.
one of those where I think it would be really fun to do like a let's dive back in and do a season 2. one of those shows.
Just before we do that, we all have to watch a YouTube video like what happened in season 1 because I don't remember a dang thing other than he went and killed like a
Or
whole
we
village
just go
or
back
something.
and watch our 30-minute segment of us talking about
Yeah,
it.
we could. I'm curious to see what I thought about it back then because I don't think I liked it back then as much, but I feel like I was trying to play the crowd, be like, oh yeah, this is sick, this is awesome. Now I just don't give a crap. You guys can know I hated it. Maybe not hate. Hate is a strong word, but you know what I mean. I just didn't really care much for it. If it was me picking, I would have put it above Be the Beginning, below Science. That's where I would put it because that's how much where I enjoyed it roughly. Next up, we have Cole picking Ya Boy Kong Ming.
Oh, this is an A, almost S for me. This was such a fun ride.
I enjoyed it enough to throw it in A tier as well. I don't think I like it overall better than 91 Days in hindsight because I've watched 91 Days multiple times. I've never gone back to watch this. But to this day, this song is in my playlist and I listen to it very frequently. The intro song, so fun, so good.
I think it's like one of those lighthearted shows with a very good theme.
Yes, it's a feel-good show.
Yeah, feel good.
A very nice
with
feel-good
very
show.
good music and
Yeah.
a freaking catchy dance.
And the characters are all good, good people.
Yeah.
That's what I like when I have characters with good or good people.
That's probably a very good spot for it.
Okay. Next, we have Thane picking Vivi Fluorite Eyes song.
This one's
I think this one's middle of the road.
yeah, I think it's a
There's Vivi.
lower A, upper B.
I'm thinking
higher B,
here-ish.
upper. Yeah.
Higher than Dora 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 or lower? What do you guys think?
I think I like Dora Dora more.
Sky, you're the deciding
It's,
factor.
I do not remember much
I
about
picked the
Vivi.
show
Was it
Based
music?
off, it was
Kinda.
Or was it
kind of, yeah,
robot?
wrote both.
it's
It focused more on the robot. She was like
She's a robot.
android idol.
and then she like lives throughout time.
Yeah, and she does secret missions. The reason I picked this because it was the ReZero writer.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he co-wrote this show, and that's what everyone said. This show's so good.
I thought it was mid. I would put it where I have it, below Dora Dora
Yeah.
personally.
Sounds good.
I would. I think I liked it better than Overlord, so I think that fits for
Yeah.
me. Next up, we have Sky picking Plastic Memories.
This is probably like a high B, low A for me.
It's kind of interesting. We did two robots right after the other.
This is one of those shows that, because like I've always been like pretty like, oh, it's a robot, doesn't matter. But this is one of those shows when I first watched it, it like started making me analyze what like intelligence is and if you can get emotionally attached to something like that.
Started making me clink or lover.
Okay, me personally, I enjoyed this one. I would put it top of B, probably higher than Castlevania for me personally. I don't think I put it in A though, because I don't think back on this very often. Out of all these shows that I think back on often, the 2 and the A are 2 of the shows I actually do think about. I don't think about like anything in B very often.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. The top of B.
Would you put it higher than Castlevania or lower? Or even lower than F Fuliculi? What are you guys thinking?
In between.
In between?
Yeah, in between is probably good.
Oh gosh.
I probably remember Plastic Memories better than Castlevania, but I have seen it twice.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, next up. And this one's interesting because I thought I picked this one much later, but apparently I picked it earlier. This is Attacked OP Destiny. It's that gacha game tie-in that the gacha game released like 2 to 3 years after the
And shut down in 10 months.
and shut down. 10 months.
Was this a music one as well?
Yeah, like they use so each of like the gacha characters would like their attacks and stuff were music, and the people that play the game or the main character are the maestros.
Oh,
They have really cool and the animation was phenomenal for this show. Way better than it needed to be for this kind of a show. The characters themselves were just okay. I know where I want to put this. Where do you guys want to put this?
And like C.
is this like a high C, low B? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I'm
Say in the middle
thinking.
of C even. It wasn't even that good.
I don't think it was that good. I think the animation alone is kind of what puts it up, but we didn't put Kyoso Giga in B. And that's why the reason why we like Kyoso Giga. So I want to put it here.
Yeah, looks like a good spot for it. It can chill there.
It's pretty. That's all it's
Yeah.
got going for it, though.
It's got a unique name.
Yeah, gotta love them gotcha games, right? Next up, we have Thane picking Kids on the Slope.
Oh, this was a fun one for me.
Yeah.
This was another music one. We picked a lot of music ones, haven't we?
I think it's a low A.
Yeah, I would say high B, low A.
Yeah.
Do you remember this one, Cole?
I do. I don't care much for it. I think it's
Okay.
low. I think it's high B if you were gonna put it anywhere. I wouldn't put it in A, but if you guys both want it A, we'll put it in A.
Yeah.
I'm fine with a high B.
I like the
you
Watanabe
pick.
direction.
You guys are both saying
do
A.
you think, Thane?
You're saying A,
However,
but
some of the show, like,
I think there's better shows.
definitely was shoujo writing.
I think there's better shows and better writing that we have yet to do. I would
I don't
say,
remember, but I feel like I remember disliking the way the characters resolved at the end. I think there was something about it. I don't remember what it was. I'd have to like
It's always the
listen to my thoughts.
shoujo
but-
writers that like want to completely.
put it in high B.
Yeah, high B.
Oh,
It's always shoujo writers that want to like completely
I think that's fine.
go a different direction. It's like, hey, this, you know how this goes a normal flow? I'm gonna do it a different direction.
One of
It's
my
like,
favorite
Yeah.
parts
We'll
about
see in
it was
another-
this is one of the very few music shows I had watched up to this point that actually animated drumming correctly.
yeah,
Like they put a lot of attention to detail
Yeah,
in the
they
way
had,
that he played the drums.
Watanabe and Yoko Kanno, to the duo, the pair.
The goats.
Yeah, the goats know how to do it.
Okay, next up is one that we all picked together because something was happening. I don't know if it was like holidays or if we were. I think it was when we were getting ready to move. Actually, is probably what it was. That makes sense if that's what it was. We picked Suzume.
Well, that's the movie, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the movie. We all went and watched this in theaters.
This is with the chair, right?
This is the chair.
Yeah.
Man, this is tough. It had very pretty animation, but I remember like the whole thing with the cats was kind of like a little bit of a letdown from what I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Dang.
Think about it like this. This is how I like to try to like pick. I either like to pick based on if it's got more entertainment out of this over this, or if I would watch this again. Would you watch Suzume again?
Probably it's a movie.
Yeah, I probably would watch it again.
I'll tell you where I'm thinking.
yeah, where are
I'm
you
thinking probably here. Above Foolie Cooley, below Plastic Memories is where I'm feeling.
That's probably a good spot.
Every time, bro. Every time. I can't get it. There we go. That our B list is getting huge. It's gonna make a second row in a second. I don't like it when it does that. Next up, after we got done moving, Skylar was our next pick, and he picked One Punch Man.
I enjoyed this show. I don't think it has a lot of substance. It's just really cool.
Yeah, One Punch Man season 1 is like just solid all around.
Yeah.
I honestly think it deserves A tier, but I think it's the very bottom of A tier, and I don't think it ever moves from bottom of A tier personally.
I'm fine with that. And one of the specific reasons I'm even more fine with that is because to show like the testament of what One Punch Man is one of my uncles back in 2016 watched season 1 on Netflix, and he told me, he's like, dude, have you seen this One Punch Man? And I knew what it was. I'd never seen it though. Even he liked it.
Yeah, I think it's just a solid all-around show, or anybody can watch it and get enjoyment and entertainment out of it. So that's where I feel like bottom of A is perfect.
And everybody knows the main character's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know his last name. I just know Saitama.
Saitama. I don't think he has a last name.
I don't think I ever got one.
His super name's Cape Baldy.
Baldy.
Okay, next up is Cole picking Sword Art Online alternative Gun Gale Online. We got
P-chan.
P-chan.
I would say this is like B's somewhere.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it more than some of these shows. Like I definitely enjoyed that more than the isekais.
Yeah.
I personally didn't like it more than Doro Hedoro, but if you guys wanted to put it higher, I'd be okay with that.
I'm thinking in between Vivi and Doro Hidoro. What do you think, Thane?
Yeah. Probably there.
Yeah, it looks good.
Look at that. Our B row is at the very end. I don't know what I'm gonna do next time we get another mid show to talk about, which is probably the next one.
Is what's interesting too though is like these mids. I think I had given a lot of this is like the 7-8 row for me.
Yeah, I agree. That's typically what I've been putting those ones at.
Okay.
Next up, we have Thane picking Paranoia Agent. So this one is very fascinating to me. This is Satoshi Kon. He's the director of this. I did not care much for it. I would probably put it as C tier near the bottom. Not
Yeah.
near the bottom, but near like above, probably here.
Just invalidate what I say.
I think you're the only one fighting for this one thing.
Yeah, I
I
think
will hear
You
you
are.
out.
Well, yeah, you didn't say anything. I didn't validate anything because you haven't said anything yet. You're
Well, I'd say
sneezing.
it's a pretty good show because it's Satoshi Kon.
But is it good because it's Satoshi Kon, or is it just good because it's a standalone show? I think
Yeah.
knowing what Satoshi Kon has done other than this show makes this show far worse than it is. Because, like, spoiler alert, we're going to get to Perfect Blue at some point. Perfect Blue's wait, no, that's not him.
Yeah, it is.
It is him?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen, so this is Satoshi Kon Perfect Blue, and Millennium Actress is another one that Satoshi Kon has done. Those ones are miles better than Paranoia Agent, in my opinion. I think this one is like so far behind those two.
I think Paranoia Agent for me again falls under one of those like film snobs where you're like, oh, bro,
Yes.
but it's so deep. And like, I get the appeal of those shows.
I do
My
too.
Goodness, they are not for me because I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Give me the message on a silver platter and let me eat it.
I like to think about what the authors are trying to give us, but man, it's like he didn't have a clear thing that he wanted to give us. It was more so like, I'm going to leave it up to their interpretation completely. There's not something that I think it is. It's, I want them to just decide what they want it to be. And I dislike that a lot. I like it to be up to interpretation, but I still want to know, just based on the way it feels, that the author has a thought about this.
It
And
also,
I didn't get that
the
at
way
all.
that the story was told too, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it like not in chronological order? We were kind of jumping around all over the place.
Something, yeah.
Learning about
It's
Bat Kid.
semi-chronological.
Because like I think the whole time I was like, who the hell is this Bat Kid on roller skates? Why is he bonking everybody?
It's not even real at the end of the day.
Personally, I'd rather a lot of these shows. I'd rather watch. A lot of these I'd rather watch Paranoia Agent over a lot of these shows. But like, I can understand you guys want to put in C tier.
Well, where
I
do you
enjoyed it
want
a
it,
lot
Thane?
better.
I think we can compromise.
If I was going to rewatch any of these shows, though, that we've talked about so far, I think Suzume is probably the highest one on that list. Maybe Plastic Memories, maybe Castlevania. I think these three are the ones I'd rewatch out of any of these other shows.
Probably
I've rewatched
highest
any
of
of the
C
ones.
tier.
Highest,
Highest
C?
in C
Yeah.
tier? I can compromise there and do that. That's fine. Okay, next up. We have Skylar picking one of the best bangers we've ever watched, Angels of Death.
This is a D tier.
This is an instant D tier.
Show sucks.
I think, man, is it worse than Afro Samurai?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's bad. I do not
There's
like
at
it.
least-
it's worse
I'd
than
rather-
Afro Samurai. Yeah,
I'd
Afro
rather
Samurai's
watch
better.
Afro Samurai than
Yeah,
this.
I would
'Cause it's shorter.
absolutely. No, well, because Afro Samurai is interesting at least. Like, he
like
does
one
like
of the-
Monster of the Week and like each of the guys that like. It's kind of like what's that game? He's jerking himself. No More Heroes. No More Heroes.
yeah.
It's like No More Heroes, but it's Samuel Jackson as a samurai. What the freak am I looking for? Call of the Night, or no? With the Dead Show.
Death.
Death. No. What's it? Angels of Death. That's why I went to the A's. It wasn't up there. I'm gonna keep looking. You guys keep talking how bad this show is until I find it. Okay.
So fun. Why I picked this one is there was one of our friends whom I haven't spoken to in years. She kind of went MIA, but she told me to watch this and she said she loved it.
This is for the Tumblr kids, man.
I bought the manga. I bought volume 1 and read it, and I was like, this could be interesting, I guess.
Oh, there it is.
So then I picked the show, and it was not interesting at all. It was not good. But like the whole idea of the start is what was intriguing to me, because this chick wakes up, has no memories. She's like trapped in a chair, and this killer is out to get her. And she's just like, where the hell am I? It's one of those like episode 1s. You're like, okay, where's this going to go? All over the place.
All over the place. Yeah. Was not good. Nope.
I don't know if the video game is different. I assume it's the same, but someone in the Steam review said peak fiction. I don't know if they were joking, but no, this is not peak fiction.
Okay, next we have Cole, me picking Uncle from Another World.
I think this is one of the best isekais we've seen.
I agree. I think it's
yeah.
I would put it near the top of B personally.
Yeah, I would say a top of B or a low A.
I'm gonna put it at the very top, unless you guys fight me for it.
Yeah, it's good.
So I've read the manga as much as I can. Basically, it's pretty fun.
I think the other thing too, though, is like there's a lot of video game stuff in there, like the whole Sega thing. That makes it better in my mind too.
I've not been able to like finish the story because like there's not really like it's not really publishing officially to my knowledge. It might be physically now, but it took a while. I don't even think it's caught up to where the fan translations were. So I'd love to finish this story someday because I really enjoyed it and I like the characters enough. I find it all fascinating. I just love the double aspect of it where you have Takafumi and the purple hair girl, like their little relationship, and then watching the TV of his uncle doing stuff, like that whole like back and forth is so fun to me. And then obviously, of course, I like seeing the uncle and his world and his relationship with those people. And I really want to see if they're gonna do one of those like stupid things at the very end where they let uncle go back to the other world, or they bring some of those characters into the real life. I want to see if they do something like that at the end, because I could totally see something like that happening. And I could also see it just being like, yeah, that's it. And then we don't see them go back or whatever. I enjoyed it. Okay, next up, we have Thane picking Goblin Slayer.
Oh, this one's a fun one.
I know exactly where I want to put this one. I'm just going to put it there as soon as I find it. And then I hope you guys are happy with where I put this.
Yeah.
Dang, Cole really liked it.
I enjoyed Goblin Slayer a ton. I thought it was a really, really, really fun ride. I don't know why I enjoyed it as much as I did, because you would think that I wouldn't, because it's like the bloody kind of scary show. But no, I loved this show. This was awesome. I went and watched the movies. I think I watched this season 2. Season 2 wasn't as good because the animation kind of dipped a little bit, but it was still a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it though. Regardless, I think Goblin Slayer as a whole was just really freaking solid.
Yeah, it's a A.
No, I'm fine with that there.
Would you rather it to be lower or higher? Because that's important in my opinion. If you'd want it to be lower or higher.
Um,
Of these other shows, I would put it higher than them personally.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. Next up, Sky picked Call of the Night.
This is also a D.
You think a D?
This is either a high D or low C.
I think I liked it better than Be the Beginning.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't like it at all in general. But I think it has more redeeming qualities than something like Be the Beginning.
It has cool animation. I think it looks phenomenal.
I would put it here. Oh, gosh. Right here. Oh, my goodness. Right there.
That's fine.
That's what I'm thinking. You like that thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So sorry to all you Call of the Night fans. It is
I heard
not
season
our
2
show.
is phenomenal, but I don't care to watch it.
Okay, next up we have Cole, me picking Link Click.
This one's a banger.
Yeah.
I think this one is.
I think above One Punch Man,
Yeah.
lower than Yeah Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think I personally enjoyed it better, but I'm a freak.
I could even like mix these around a little bit. I could see 91 Days end up coming down here. And because I feel like Link Click was better than 91 Days in my mind.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's like shift these around a bit.
It had Link Click had such a fascinating like world power. I really, really liked it.
But did you ever try watching season 2?
No, because you did, and you told me it was.
I watched like 3 episodes and I wasn't into it.
See, I haven't tainted myself.
Very similar to Science Fell in Love or whatever, where I watched the next 3 episodes of the next season and like all of a sudden I was like, I don't give a crap about this since I just dropped it.
Yeah, I'm fine with where you put it. I think
Okay.
that's fine.
Next up is our next pick that does not have a Mal listing. And this is Thane picking Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
Ooh.
And I used Pilgrim Jaeger to represent it because it's got the word Pilgrim in it. I don't know where I'll just put it here for now. What are you guys
Maybe,
thinking with
high
Scott
B.
Pilgrim? High B?
I would say high B or low A. Like it was fun. This and I really enjoyed the movie. I think this is better than the movie.
I would put it below Uncle, personally. That's where I would put that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine
I
with
like
that.
Uncle better. And I agree. I think this is far better than the movie because I didn't like the movie. But I also went into it not liking the movie. So that doesn't help. Does not help his case. Next up, we have Skylar picking Serial Experiments Lane.
This is another one of those film snob shows in my mind.
I quite enjoyed it.
There it is. I don't care for Lane. I really don't care for Lane. It feels like I dove into the world of 2004 and I'm just sifting through internet posts of all the little what are the Tumblr kids just
wild
being all
forums.
like, man, this is so deep. This is just like me. I'm an internet kid like Lane
Edgelords.
was. Edgelord, yeah. It's like early day edgelord. Sorry, Thane. I don't mean to call you an early day edgelord, but you might be an early day edgelord.
I just like the visuals and stuff, and I like the trippy shit.
That's fair. I guess I'm looking at it the story. I don't care about the story. I didn't care about the characters at all. I think they all were bad in my opinion. I just did not enjoy this.
You didn't like how she was becoming one with the internet?
I like the idea and like what Thane said, the visuals of like how they portrayed it. I think that was fine, but I don't know.
There's a psychological horror anime. I think it was pretty good.
I would honestly, I kind of think of it as like Paranoid Agent. I think these are very similar.
I would agree. I personally think I liked the theming of Lane better than Paranoid
I did
Agent.
too. I did too.
So I would say either top of C or where you have it in B. What do you think, Thane?
I want to leave it here,
Yeah,
but I want to
just
see
leave
what
it there.
Thane says.
Just leave it there.
Okay. I feel like Thane is always going to be the odd duck out here because he just likes the off the wall shows that we
experimental
just
stuff.
don't like at all. I feel bad. He has to be with the two dummies as the
plebs.
majority, the plebs. Okay, next up, I picked ReZero Starting Life in Another World. We only watched the first, I think, 11 episodes of it.
What a
But
great
I'm pretty
show.
confident it's an S tier. I'm pretty confident it's an S tier. What do you guys think of that?
I don't know. Like, I think season 3 is an S tier in comparison, but like compared to all the shows, yeah. Like if like based off a ranking of later, like season 3's like S, and this one's like. This is the first half, so like
Yeah, the first half.
We didn't even talk about the second half. So like,
I think the
That's
second
amazing.
half is a little weak at the beginning, but then it gets really
Yeah.
good near the end. But I still think season 1 or the first half of season 1 is better than all of these other ones that I've
yeah,
seen.
that's true.
Like, as much as I praise Goblin Slayer, I enjoy ReZero better. Skylar, you've been a little silent on this one. What are you thinking?
Have you watched the stuff later?
I think I watched the second half of season 1 anyway, but I haven't watched anything past it.
You should watch the rest of it. It's pretty good.
I personally love these types of shows, the Groundhog Day stuff. Like obviously Groundhog Day or something like Live, Die, Repeat. I love that kind of crap. So this is definitely right up my alley. I'm fine with where it's at. I like S.
Cool. Well, right off the heels of one S to probably another S, we have Thane picking Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty confident we're going to put this in S tier.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the best
Probably
comedy.
better than ReZero.
This is probably one of the best comedy animes you could watch.
Is it better than Gurren Lagann?
No.
I don't think so. I think, whoa, man, I don't know. There's so many seasons of it too, and they're all so good.
I know I liked Konosuba better than Gurren Lagann, but I know Gurren Lagann is a better show. So that's kind of where I have a hard time putting it higher than Gurren Lagann.
It's probably fine where it's at.
Okay.
I still legit think this is one of the best comedy animes. And I will die on the hill that a comedy anime is far better in your native language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just, it's one of those ones that it's okay. Not as good as something like Kaguya-sama, where you can literally watch English and Japanese, and it's like you're watching two different shows, and they're both still S tier. I think this is close, where it is you're still watching two different shows, and they're both S tier. Not as good as that, but I think it's really good. The fact that you do get the laughs and stuff in English just as much as you do in Japanese, though, is very solid in my opinion. All right, next up, we have Skylar picking. This is an interesting one that Skylar picked. We have, it's 2 movies, 2 Every You I've Loved Before, and 2 Me, the One Who Loved You. So it's this one, and if I can find the other one, there it is. There they are. They definitely go in tandem. They go together, so we're going to talk about them together, even though they're 2 different entries. And we're going to rank them together. Wherever one goes, the other one goes with it.
I think they're unique in the fact that there's like 2 different movies telling 2 different similar stories. Mm-hmm. But I don't think they're the greatest like romance movies ever written.
I don't either.
I also think that the fact that you have to watch both movies kind of detracts from it.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's cool and unique, the idea of it, but put into practice, it's like, is it really that cool?
Yeah. I would put Lane lower than them, but I would leave them in B. I don't think I'd put them higher than this other stuff, the isekai section, basically. But I think I would definitely put them higher than Lane because I enjoyed them more than I enjoyed Lane.
I think we should just leave them because I'm assuming Thane enjoyed Lane better than those.
Yeah.
Little compromises. I see, Sky. I see you. That's fair. Okay, next up.
This is a marriage, Cole. You have to compromise.
I picked Odd Taxi next.
Oh, this one was a banger. This is one of the shows that I enjoyed a lot.
I think it's S tier.
I really liked the themes. I loved the characters. I loved the whole kind of reveal at the end as well, which you kind of get throughout if you pay attention. But like if you're just watching it for the first time, you don't.
Yeah.
And you also, like, I chalked it up to anime. I was like, oh, we got freaking gorillas and seals and a bunch of weird animals walking around. Yeah, I think it's S tier as well.
I don't think I put it higher than ReZero personally, but I do think it's S tier.
Yeah, that's probably good where it's at. What do you think, Thane?
Yeah.
Do you think it's an S tier?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
He's very
I
giving.
don't know, I'm just shooting stuff out.
I will say that you are the sicker of the bunch.
Yeah.
So you
He's
I just
a
wanna
little
get this
passive
done
today.
with. After this, I got to go to work. So
That's true.
yeah, maybe we do need
you
to
see,
pick it
I
up a
remember
little.
in text they said, "Hey, you shoot at 10 or 9." I was like, "Are you kidding? I got to work at noon. Do 9."
Yeah, we'll see if we can get through this.
Okay, next up we have Thane picked Blue Eye Samurai. And that will be
I
represented
think I liked it the most, but
by Deadpool.
Yeah.
I think it's probably near the middle of B. I want to put it around these area. I think I liked it better than Suzume, but I think I like Dorohedoro better than it. It's kind of weird, but I think it's around here.
Yeah.
I personally like Dorohedoro better.
Okay. What are your opinions, Thane? Do you like Dorohedoro better, or do you like Blue Eye
I
Samurai
think
better?
Doro had more likable characters. So I'd say put it, yeah.
Put it there.
I did like the the action and kind of the revenge aspect, but like there's you didn't really mean to like a lot of those characters, especially the main character. She had a lot of very
unlikable qualities.
reprehensible qualities.
It was a revenge plot, wasn't it?
Yeah. A very complex one.
Okay.
But
Next-
let's hope season
sorry.
2 is good.
Oh, they're making it one.
Yes, there's a season 2 coming out.
That's
sometime.
pretty good. Okay, next up, we have Skylar picking Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? This is not isekai, it's just fantasy.
Fantasy. I enjoyed the first season, but a lot of people said like later seasons aren't as good.
I don't think it's a very good story. I think it's just one of those, haha, funny.
Serviceable.
Yeah, it's serviceable.
I'm thinking around here.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed Gun Gale better than this. And I tried to watch more of this. I think I watched season 2 and then halfway through season 3 I dropped it.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
think
fine.
around here.
Yep. Looks good.
Next I picked Made in Abyss.
Ooh, this one's a good one.
Probably up here
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. Yep. I think anywhere up there is fine.
Better or worse than 91 Days?
I personally like it better.
I remembered it more than 91 days.
And season 2, I don't know if you'll ever watch it, Cole, but season 2 is like, whew, that's heavy.
I should. I should.
I
I
just
mean,
still
I
need to
enjoyed
watch
it
it.
enough.
I got so many shows.
Season
on the
2
backlog.
has arguably some of the best voice acting I have ever experienced in an anime. Like the girl that plays Nanami, so good.
Like when we watched it, I think I didn't like it as much as I hoped I would have, but looking back, I think I like it better than other things.
Yeah.
The world is incredible.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Next up, we got Ghost in the Shell Arise. I hate to do this, Thane. Not that far, not that
Yeah.
far. I think it's
Yeah, I'd say like everything compared
better
to
than Be the
standalone.
Beginning.
Oh yeah, everything compared to standalone comp. This one just doesn't feel as good as standalone complex. I love standalone complex, and I think you guys should give it a shot. But yeah, Arise is just like it's more for the
Fans.
it's for the fans.
It was one of the
Like,
only shows that I fell asleep and had to continually go back and rewatch stuff.
So I've watched Arise, and me and you have watched the Ghost in the Shell movie. I think
I
the
like the
movie was
movie.
better.
Yeah, I
but I
agree.
still didn't really care that much for it in the long run.
I just like the robot titties.
He's definitely one of those movie snob movies, along with Akira and Ghibli movies.
Yeah.
If-
Okay, next up, Skylar picked Bungo Stray Dogs.
I thought it was a fun
yeah.
shonen show. I was when I first watched it, I didn't expect like shonen, heavy shonen, because like it's
I'm
got all
thinking
the
here.
complex like not
Unless you guys
complex,
disagree.
all the like unique like they're named after authors, but it's very shonen-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine where you put it.
Yeah. Also, they try to make one of the bad guys more like sympathetic, but like his first act in the show is bombing a police station with a guy inside. It's like he killed a guy, and they're trying to make him more sympathetic as the show goes on. What are we doing? I hate when anime does that. It's like a pet peeve of mine. It's like villain does horrible, awful thing. Oh, he's not such a bad guy. It's like, oh my god.
I don't have much thoughts about Bungo
Yeah.
Stray Dogs,
Me
honestly.
neither.
I wanted to like it more, I think, but I don't
Yeah.
think I wanted to like it more than this next show, which is Cole pick Date Alive. I really wanted to like Date Alive. I did not enjoy it as much as I hoped I would.
I don't even remember this one.
Generic.
It's pretty dang
sci-fi,
generic. I'm
harem.
thinking here somewhere. What do you think, Thane?
Probably higher. No, lower than Personally, I pick lower than Lane, but
We'll put it there because I think I did like it better than these movies. But the movies, like, there were really parts of the movies I really enjoyed, but overall, the movies as a whole were kind of just okay.
yeah.
And Sarah, you don't even remember this show at all?
Nope.
It's the guy that like rom-com protagonist, and then all these girls that have powers and stuff like that, and he gets to date them basically.
Kind of like fairies or something.
He's like, he has to go like date them to make sure they don't blow up and like do crazy powers and blow up the world.
I think I vaguely remember.
I think maybe if you saw something, you'd recognize it, but
Yeah.
it's been a minute. Next up, we have an absolute certified banger, a Thane pick, Lycoris Recoil.
This is an
Yeah,
S.
that's
This
a
is
safety
an
pick.
S tier.
Thane, what do you mean, safety pick? There it is. I agree, it's a safety pick. I personally would put it here.
Yeah.
I think it's better than Gurren Lagann personally. What do you guys think?
I think it has a better story, and the animation's phenomenal.
What do you think, Thane?
I'm biased.
You like
I
Gurren
like
Lagann
Gurren-
better?
Yeah.
I think
you, Scott, you say it better than Gurren Lagann?
I think we could compromise. We've put our boots on Thane a
We
lot.
kind of put our
today.
boots on Thane a lot today. Okay, there it is. Indeed a safety pick, no doubt about that. But I think it's one of the funnest shows we watched. But this one was
Still no
not.
season 2.
Skylar chose Roka Braves of the Six Flowers.
I think the first couple episodes of this one were
The setup
intriguing.
was incredible.
Yeah, but
And
then it
then
fell
the-
flat on its face.
And then the direction they went was like this like one story arc. They took a 2 to 3 episode story arc and stretched it up to the rest of the series. When I watched it first, when it was simul casting back in the day, my disappointment was so immeasurable.
and your
I
day was
like-
ruined.
They even had a contest. Crunchyroll had a contest where it's like, oh hey, they're gonna reveal it next week, and you get like a PS4. They didn't reveal it next week. They revealed it. The reveal was at the end of the season. I was like, and they had to like literally scrub the contest. Like, this is an embarrassment. Sorry. Kind of like the show.
I think where you put is fine.
Yeah. I like Arise. I like Ghost in the Shell better personally.
I think we could give him that
Yeah.
one. I think you can move it, Cole. Like, I don't think Roka's. No one's fighting
Yeah.
for that.
No
show.
one's fighting for
No.
Roka.
In fact, I'd put lower than B at the beginning because of my disappointment, but I think we keep it there for right
That's
now.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we knew what we were doing
Yeah.
with. Yeah, we knew we were getting into with Be the Beginning. Roka, we thought we had something at the beginning. That's for sure. Okay, next up, Thane picked Thunderbolt Fantasy, and this is interesting
This is a
because
crazy-
Mal doesn't have it, but they have the manga of Thunderbolt Fantasy, so that's what we're using as the placeholder.
I think this one. It's if you love the live action stop motion stuff. It's not even stop motion. It's like
Just puppetry.
yeah. If you like the puppetry, it works for you. And if you don't, it's not going to work for you.
I like just the crazy over the top feel of just puppets jumping through the air, swinging their swords. It's crazy. It's like crack to me.
I think probably there. I liked Data Live better, and I'm pretty sure I liked the movies better, but I feel like this makes more sense.
I don't really remember much about the story. I didn't care for the story.
I didn't care about the story at all.
But I think the idea or the fact that they made the puppetry enjoyable to watch for me personally.
It's unforgettable.
Yeah.
You won't ever forget you watched this show.
And like the figures and the models looked really good too.
Yeah, they were stunning to say the least. Next up, we have a Skylar pick, which was The Detective is Already Dead.
The detective's already
find
the
it.
D rank. It's not. It wasn't. It was
I think
more of a
this one's
C.
fine. It's a fine show.
It's kind of the ending that was like the where they took the direction they took it. I was like,
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
pretty disappointed that the detective was dead. That's the whole point of the show. And so, like, I don't know. I did enjoy it enough, though. I would put it above, over, or right around Vivi, honestly, is kind of where I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's fine.
Above or below, though.
below. I'd say I like Vivi more.
Okay, next up. We have a Cole pick, the Tatami Galaxy.
Ooh, that one's an S rank for me.
Really?
Yeah, I really like this show.
I think the fact that the guy was speaking so fast was such a detractor for me.
I think that's the charm of it. It was like he's giving his monologue at 75 miles an hour.
This was one of those that I probably should have just watched.
Although I do like stuff like
half
Bake
speed.
Monogatari, so like this was right up my alley.
I want to hear where you think this should go, Sky.
Man, I would put it in the B's somewhere, but if Thane thinks it's an S, then we probably should compromise and put it in A.
I don't think we did compromise because I also would put it in B. I don't think it was that good. This was one of the ones I wanted to like more than I did. I definitely like it better than most of the other quote unquote pretentious storytelling shows that we've had. Because this one doesn't even feel that pretentious. It's just different. I'm not huge onto it. I would put it here-ish. Around this area. Maybe even more than Kids on the Slope too. Yeah, I would put it here.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Thane, are you fine with that?
Sure.
Okay. Next up, Thane picked an all-time banger after this with Blood Sea.
Jesus.
This is one of the lower, it's maybe the highest D.
I think it's the lowest.
This is
D.
like
This is my least favorite show, I think.
This was like the end of the tail end of the ultra violent to be violent shows that were coming out.
There's two scenes I remember. The blender one, obviously, and then when all the kids are in the school just getting murdered.
This is the tail end of a show everybody loves called Blood Plus. Like that's like a beloved one, and then they tried to do a follow-up with Clamp, who wrote it, and then it's like this shit sucks.
Are you guys happy with it being the very end one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
Next up, we had an everyone pick, which was Perfect Blue. And I don't remember the occasion as to why we picked this. But we did for some reason.
I think Luke even watched this one with us.
He did, yeah.
It's
There it is.
right.
This is a S tier one per.
I think it's S tier as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I liked it better than Odd Taxi, though.
I don't think so either, but I do know that there are so many movies that were influenced by this freaking anime. It's insane.
Yeah.
Perfect Blue is incredible, yeah. Satoshi Kon at his finest, no doubt about that. It's crazy, though, because I think this is a million times better than that Paranoia Agent we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
But to each his own, I guess. Next, Skylar chose Mashal, Magic, and Muscles.
I think this is in the B's somewhere. It's not, I mean, it was enjoyable, but I don't think it's anything to write home about.
Oh goodness. I would put it probably somewhere in this line area.
I think I enjoyed it more than Vivi,
What's this one next to Vivi?
the detective.
Bungo?
Oh, Bungo.
I think I enjoyed it more than Mungo. I think I liked Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls, though, better. What about you guys?
Looks good to me.
It's all right.
Okay. You guys are just very passive about where I place these. You're like, yeah, it's fine. Did you like Dungeon better than Mashal?
Thinking you. Oh wait, never mind. It's over there. Let's go to the garbage.
Yeah.
Dungeon better than Mashal or no?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
But Skylar, do you also agree? I know you're not at the microphone right now, but
Yeah, I think Dungeon's better than Mashal.
okay.
I enjoyed Dungeon better.
So we'll leave it there. Next, we have Too Many Losing Heroines.
I think this was one of the more enjoyable rom-coms we watched.
I personally have it up here in my mind, but I understand if you guys don't want it there. Tell me what you think.
It's
If you're gonna put it in A, I would say at the end of A.
yeah.
Lower than One Punch Man?
Yeah.
But do we want it in A? If you guys don't want it in A, say something.
I think it's a lot better than
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
A
I
lot of
still
the-
think it could be up there. This is one of the more enjoyable
Yeah.
rom-coms we watched.
Better than Uncle?
Yeah.
Sky? Better than Uncle?
I don't know.
If it's not better than Uncle, it goes to B.
Man, I don't know. I think I personally like Uncle better, but that doesn't mean it's better.
Thane, do you like Uncle better?
No, I like this one better.
Okay, we're leaving it there then. Next up, Thane picked Golden Kamui.
Now, as a person who loves this franchise, I can understand that the first season is very rough.
I would say B's.
Yeah, but I love this. I'm biased, and I love this show, so I put it in somewhere in B.
I would put it here
Yeah,
in this area.
it's very high, very generous.
Above or below Doro Hidoro?
I would say below.
Above. I
You
like
above.
Yeah,
All right, we go above.
actually below. I think I like Doro. Doro's the first season than this one because it is pretty rough, and they don't really hit their stride until like season 3.
And the bear thing. The bear's so good.
Oh yeah, the bear.
That's kind of what I'm thinking as well. All right, next, Skylar picked The Misfit of Demon King Academy.
This is another one of those middle of the roads.
I think
That's
honestly
such a
it could be
C
the bottom
show.
of B. It could be C show.
Yeah,
I think it's around here actually.
yeah.
That's where I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Next is I picked Kino's Journey.
I watched
That's,
this show twice.
Well, you watched both versions of it. That doesn't count.
I think personally, I really like this show. I think it's just below S, and I think can go into A.
Okay. I agree with Thane. I think it's an A tier.
I would keep it in A as well.
I'm trying to decide where in A tier.
This
though.
is. I think that this should be like middle to end of A, and I'm saying this because each of the stories
is different.
and
in
it's
scale,
not
yeah.
relatable. Like the stories that are relatable to you are so good, but the ones that aren't kind of get left at the wayside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it better than 91 Days.
The entire show as a whole, I think, has to average out, and that's probably fine where you put it too.
And also a shout out to Luke, who absolutely loved this show.
It's crazy how much he didn't like it.
He hated it. He's like,
It's-
I hate this show. Oh,
I think it's because he didn't relate to any of the stories.
I think also because like he agreed that you had to marathon it, and he agreed to watch it, and I think that he
was kind of
didn't
in a
want to watch
rocky
it.
place.
He didn't want to watch it, but he's like wanted to be nice to you. It's like, and I
Wanted
said,
to hang out.
you don't have to watch all this. But you've got time tomorrow.
We watched all of it.
Yeah, I think he just hates it because of that. And like he puts his hate on it. It's like, dude, you did it to yourself.
Okay. We're rounding out the end now. I think we're broken into this year, actually. Maybe not. Or no, last year. I mean, I think we're in 2025 now. I think we've been there maybe for a bit. But anyway, Thane picked A Record of Lodos War.
This was not fun for me.
You did not enjoy it.
I enjoyed it for its like classic cheesiness. I do like it has aged pretty well, but it's like one of those just pop a VHS in and have some fun.
I honestly do think end of B.
Yeah.
Because I think it clears most of this stuff pretty easily. Because I did enjoy it more than these, but I don't really think I enjoyed it more than any of the stuff in B.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Cool.
It's just a old vintage record.
Next up, we have Inuyashiki, Last Hero.
I think,
This was a Skylar pick.
I would say A, but there was a lot of like very off-putting stuff that just doesn't want me to put in A.
What are you thinking, Sky?
Middle to high B.
I think
Top row.
I think top row of B for sure. I think it's near the left side though.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's around here.
God, dude, I think it might be better than Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I think I definitely liked it better than Scott Pilgrim. I think the moral of the story ended up making me like it a lot more.
Yeah, it's another one of those very bloody shows.
It's a Gantz writer.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, I
it's
just
very
love how
clear
like
that
one
it
of his
is.
characters trashes Gantz in the.
It's really
Yeah.
funny. Okay, let's move on. We have Shoshimin, How to Become Ordinary, which is this one. This is a Cole pick. I picked this one.
I like the style and the budget, but like the story was just like just didn't feel like season 2 was better. I
Oh,
admit.
this is the one you watched
Yeah.
season 2
I
of.
don't
That's
remember
right.
this one. What's this one about?
We thought they
It's
were
very-
aliens the entire time, Scott. Do you remember? They're like people. There's very non-ordinary people, which is
I thought they were murderer. I thought they were gonna murder someone by the end of it.
Were they just very awkward? And
No, they're
weird?
just like super smart and like they have everything be a mystery.
Oh, okay. I do remember this. Yeah.
That's
probably,
where I would put it.
That's probably fine.
Okay. Next up, panty and stocking with garter belt. I'm thinking high B,
Yeah,
probably in this area.
yeah, definitely higher than Tatami Galaxy. It's fair. It's
Oh,
no
better
lower.
than Scott
yeah.
Pilgrim or worse.
I think Scott Pilgrim's better.
Yeah.
I agree too. I think.
I think some of the writing in Panty and Stocking is like, wow, you're trying so hard to be
Yes.
edgy.
It feels like I'm in 7th grade and the kid next to me is trying to be the coolest kid in class.
But then
Yeah.
there's some lines they drop so casual and it freaking
That
made
are
me
hilarious,
laugh
yeah.
out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, this is going to be a controversial one. It's going to be fun. Skylar picked Bakemonogatari. Where do we think Bakemonogatari should end up? I know we all have very differing opinions on this. Let's hear what we have. Let's start with
I
Skylar
love
because he
this
picked
show.
I'm going to say B's. I would
Okay.
say somewhere in the B's.
Say
And
between
Zane loves
fine
it.
line between B and A.
I unfortunately have to agree with Skylar. I think it's B. I don't think it's anywhere near A
Say,
personally.
do you think there's better stories within the Monogatari series?
Oh yeah, it gets better a lot later. And this one's. But I like.
the middle episodes when they're in that park the whole time, that lost me so hard. I just did not give a crap about what's happening anymore. I was like, this is not fun. But the end, I enjoyed. I do remember enjoying the ending. I want to put it
Second
right
season
around
is
Vivi.
so good.
I'm thinking literally the very middle, somewhere like maybe above Vivi.
Okay. Zane, you fine with that?
Yeah, sure.
Next, we have Cole picked Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions, which was pretty mid. Probably
Definitely worse than Record of Lodoss War.
worse than okay. I liked some parts of it more than Record of Lodoss War, but Record of Lodoss War was just a better
Actually,
fantasy.
I think it's worse than Kyoso Giga. Let's see, put in C.
You put it in C.
yeah.
Let's do it. I'm fine with that. Any opinions on that, Sky?
Nope.
Okay. Next, Thane picked Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
It's very generic sports.
I would say this is
Anime.
middle of the road. In the
I
B's.
think I enjoyed this. Is it better than Dora? Did you enjoy it better than Dora? I shouldn't ask you
No.
guys that. Of course you guys didn't. I did, but I don't get a pick. I'd probably put it above Blue Eyed Samurai. I think
Okay.
I liked it better than Blue Eyed Samurai too. What about you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, running down the line, we have Pantheon. Skylar picked this one, and it is being represented by Panther and Wolf.
I think that the first 3/4 of the show are phenomenal, like A tier, but I think the last few episodes really tank. So I would say high
becomes
B.
like a when they be doing battles in the Matrix.
Yeah, I would say high B.
Kind of when the show jumps the shark. Yeah, like
Around here,
I think I enjoyed it probably in between Kids on the Slope and Castlevania, maybe.
okay.
yeah,
You guys fine with that?
yeah,
I'm fine with that.
yeah.
Okay, next up, I picked Seeing Yesterday for Me.
The show is the hardest trying to be an A show, but really you're down to C.
Yeah, it's definitely a C, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think I like Grimgar better than it for sure,
yeah,
but it's better than Demon Misfit Academy.
yeah.
Actually, I'll leave that like that. I think it's worse than Tag. Tag's better. Next up, we have Shigarudi Death Frenzy.
Oh, pretty D show.
That's where I think. I think Bloodseed was worse, but I did hate this show as well.
It's very yeah, I'd say put it there.
When it's a quote unquote a Thane show and Thane doesn't like it, then I think this is
I think
justified.
you didn't like the cutting off of the nipples.
No,
You know, like the nipple cut
just-
and then
it it's pretty much, it's very sadistic. I don't like when the show gets too sadistic and doesn't really have a fine point, like, or a line. The show didn't have any lines to draw. It just was like, hey, here's a guy getting like his nuts cut off, and it's like, oh my God, stop.
Fun.
Stop.
Okay, next up, we have Skylar picked Uresuke, Are You the Only One Who Loves Me? In my opinion, this is one of the better rom-coms.
Yeah.
I think the ending was a little rough. I would personally place this probably around here. In this area. Second, end of first, for beginning of second somewhere. Probably here. Probably right above Pretty Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's solid, but there's some aspects of it that were kind of just like lame. Next one, I picked Decadence. Now, I enjoyed Decadence quite a bit.
This was the pill guys, right?
Yes, it's got like the real humans and they're fighting things, and then like the little tiny like robot pill-looking dudes.
Pretty high A tier, not quite S, but pretty high A tier. It's very
Skylar,
fun.
do you have any opinions on that? A tier?
Yeah, I think it's
Okay, cool.
I think it's just a fun,
very
short,
enjoyable.
I would put it here personally, above Yeah Boy Kongming. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have Gunbuster. Thane picked this one.
Ooh,
now,
this one's...
I know Skylar does not like this show. I know for a fact he's not into this one, but me and Thane enjoyed this one a
Yeah,
lot.
I'd say it's almost like... I'd be bold to say put an S, but I know Skylar doesn't like it, so
I'm fine with A tier. Is that okay, Sky? Are we allowed to put it in A
My
tier?
heart
fine
is
with
an
A.
S, but no, Skylar. I'd say put it between...
Somewhere here, right in the middle somewhere.
I'd say put it above Made in Abyss.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe above Link Click, actually. I liked it better than...
I like Link Click better.
Yeah, okay.
Broke
And I
my
know
heart a little
Skylar
bit.
liked it better for sure. Skylar really liked Link Click, so that's I think we can't let it be higher than Link Click
Yeah,
for
that's
Skylar.
true.
Next up, 2 more. Skylar picked Bunny Drop.
Are we going off of the just the?
I said 2
it's
more.
just the-
I forgot I forgot Bakano.
When did you forget that?
It was. Let's do Bakano real quick.
I do like this show a lot. I know you guys.
Bakano's it was solid.
Yeah.
I think
It was
Bakano's-
of all the shows that are like cult classics and
Yeah.
people love like Bakemonogatari. I think Bakano is far better than most of those.
I think Bakano's an A.
Yeah.
I would put it probably here.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. I don't know. I picked Bakano, by the way. I picked it forever ago. This is probably like, it was somewhere around the Made in Abyss, actually. It was around where I picked Bakano. Because we were here. I know that for a fact. We were here. Anyway, going back to it, we have 2 left. We have Bunny Drop. Skylar picked Bunny Drop.
Are we doing the entire series as a whole or just what we watched?
I think it's pretty clear we're doing just what we want.
I would say if we're doing just what we watched, I would put it in S.
I would put it in S as well, but I put it at the bottom of S.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Just the show. Yes.
Just the show. Just the show.
nothing else.
Nothing
happened.
else. Nothing happened. Next, last one, we have 86, and I picked this one. I'm curious mostly about Skylar's take, because Skylar, I think, is the one who dislikes this the most of the 3 of us.
I think it was fine. I would put it in the B's, but I'm
think
assuming you
I
guys
think,
want it in the A's.
I think a lot of it was very well done. And I didn't like how abrupt it obviously led into a second season, but
Technically, it was the second part of the first
Yeah,
season. I didn't
yeah.
realize that until doing this episode. I thought it was 2 seasons.
I'd say A.
I personally want to put it at the top of A. I think it's
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah.
You okay with that, Thane?
Yeah.
Skylar, do you hate us?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, fine. We'll plug out. I'm just kidding. I'm not changing that one. And that does it. That is our list. So before we get headed out, let's just have a little gander at the whole list. Anything else you want to change? Anything that you just like, we're so mad that we put somewhere that you're like, this sucks. We have to fix this. Anything we felt we did dirty that we're like, yeah, this has to not be where it is.
I think the tough thing for me is a lot of the stuff I really like, there's more content that's better. Like Dorohedoro, for example, I think deserves to be higher, but we're only basing this off of season 1. So I think it's probably okay where it's at.
That's fair. Yeah, honestly, since we're basing it just off of what we watched, it is kind of brutal. ReZero probably could be a little lower as a result of that, but I still do like that first bit a lot. Like the first little mini arc that shows you the entire premise of the show. It's kind of like a vertical slice of a video game, where at a video game you play an hour, you get the entire gameplay loop of the game for the entire rest of the game. I feel like the first 3 episodes of ReZero is that. You know exactly what you're getting out of the entire series from then on. That's partly why I like it so much. But I guess so we can, in the interest of time, let's quickly go through some of these
Questions?
Dundies. That way they can get you ready to go and get some food and stuff before he goes. Number 1, most interesting show. I know my pick right away is Thunderbolt Fantasy. I think that is absolutely the most interesting show we watched as a whole. I've never seen an entire TV show made with puppets. And not counting the Muppets, I guess, because the Muppets are kind of just like a comedy thing. They kind of just do whatever.
But it's like an anime-esque.
Yeah.
It's like an anime-esque puppetry.
Yeah, this is literally we're made a serialized story.
It's from the guy who created Psycho-Pass and Gennaro Bocci and Madoka Magica. All those they got a legend behind it. And then he's like, saw this Taiwanese puppet show. I was like, I'm gonna collaborate with them. And do something with them.
What would you guys say is the most interesting show?
I would say either that, Thunderbolt Fantasy, or Made in Abyss. I think Made in Abyss is one of the coolest worlds in all of media. I personally think it's very interesting.
Dane?
Probably Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think was the weirdest show that we watched?
Probably Tatami Galaxy.
You think it's a Tommy Galaxy?
I think Kyoso Giga was a weird one.
I think Lane was my weird pick. It just was weird. I don't know how to describe it. I see what you guys are saying.
Yeah, Lane probably is the weirdest one. She becomes the computer, becomes the internet.
Okay. This one was the one that you guys had to think a little bit about, which was the best after show. Which one of these shows that we watched produced the best conversation after we finished it? You think Bunny Drop?
Yeah.
I personally attached to Grimgar for some reason. Learning about the entire story of Grimgar after what's in the anime was very fascinating, and I think it's mostly because I was the one that dug into that and you guys didn't really care. And maybe that's why I thought that.
See, and I think mine's probably Dorohedoro. That literally got me to read the entire manga.
That's very Okay, next up, favorite of each person's pick. So I think it's pretty clear we just got to go right up to the S tiers and see which one we picked. I think pretty clearly I like Licorice Recoil better than Gurren Lagann, so that's my Thane pick. My Skylar pick is probably Bunny Drop for sure. And my pick of my own would probably be just Violet Evergarden because I'd never seen it before.
Yeah, I would do Violet Evergarden and probably Gurren Lagann because I had already seen Licorice Recoil prior to that. But
I had two, but I still like it better. That's why I chose it. Up to you though, if you want to do whatever.
Who's Violet Evergarden?
Cole.
I picked that.
Yeah, it's probably the best Cole pick. And Skylar pick was which one did
he picked Bunny Drop out of the S tiers?
Yeah, probably Bunny Drop.
Cool. Okay, next up is our least favorite of each person's picks. We can look it down at the D's and the C's.
3 of those are mine. God damn it.
It is what it is thing. You just wrong audience.
Well, for
sorry.
Skylar, obviously that's got to be.
You think I actually
Death.
I would pick Be the Beginning for Skylar. Me. Just because I hated watching that show.
I had a more visceral reaction out of Angels of Death.
I definitely was Be the Beginning for me. And then Thane Years is Bloodsea without a doubt for me.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy Bloodsea at all.
Bloodsea Thane.
What did I pick? The lowest I picked here was Talked. And then Seeing Yesterday, then Grimgar. Those are all 3 of mine for the lowest. I mean, you could pick anything else.
I think the science one you picked.
Oh yeah, I did pick science. You're right.
I'm just gonna say Seeing Yesterday because I don't even remember that one. But the other ones, I
That
do
one had
remember.
another dumb bad ending.
So I'll pick that one in Blood Sea.
Because that one was so. Do you remember he was getting kind of familiar with this other girl, and then like the crow girl, the younger girl, was like still trying to into him, and eventually like they just randomly broke it off.
Okay,
that
I
was one of those
actually-
ones with the after endings talk about story.
I actually enjoyed that one more than I would say. God, probably Science one, I guess. I don't
Probably
know.
science.
Sing Yesterday for me. I think Recall.
Come. Next up, we have our safest pick.
I think that's Licorice Recoil.
I think it's Thane picking Licorice Recoil is absolutely the
Yeah.
safest pick. It could have been me picking Violet Evergarden, but the fact that I hadn't seen Violet Evergarden also kind of makes it rough. But I knew what I was getting into, so it could be either Violet
true. It could
Evergarden
be
or
either.
Licorice Recoil, or Konosuba is a pretty safe pick too, right? Like no one really dislikes Konosuba, and that was also Thane. Next, we have our most unique pick. And I feel like I think I give this to Thane still with Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Yeah.
I mean, Skylar picks like the Pantheon kind of stuff, and those are kind of unique, but I think Thunderbolt Fantasy is just the most unique show I've ever seen, so I think Thane wins.
Yeah, I'd pick that one as well.
Do you have any other different choices, Thane?
No, it's probably the
What-
most out there show.
What's a show you wish you liked more?
Probably Kyoso Giga because I watched that in the past and I really liked it. And then watching it again, I'm like, wow, I don't like it as much as I used to.
That's fair.
Scroll up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Man, probably the Gunbuster, honestly, because I think it's very influential in like the Gundam, like mech shows, and I don't know why I just couldn't get into that one.
For me, I think it's got to be Golden Kamuy. I really wish I could get into Golden Kamuy because I've always heard good things about it. Thane loves it. You guys both enjoyed season 1 a lot, so I really wish I liked that one more. Now, a show that you wish was better, probably most likely one that you picked that you wish was better. So I'll probably just scroll down naturally to the lower half. For me, I absolutely want to pick Data Live. I really wanted to like Data Live, and it's just not that great. I really wish it was better.
Dang, man, that's a tough one. Maybe Bokeh Monogatari, just
Probably the
because
record of Lotus War.
you go first, Thane.
So you wish Lotus War was better as a show?
Yeah. Probably just needs a remake.
Yeah, they could do that.
Yeah.
I would say Bokeh Monogatari, just because I've heard about how much people love this show/series, and
Is that a wish you liked it more, a wish you think it was better?
I wish I thought it was better, but maybe I need
No,
to
not
watch more.
think. Sorry. Wish it is better, not think it's better.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So not changing your opinion on it, changing the objective opinion on it.
I wish that it was better,
Okay.
but it sounds like it does get better, so I don't know.
All right. Overall, who was the best picker? So in here, that's 1 for Cole, 1 for Thane, 2 for Thane, 3 for Thane, 1 for Cole. So 2 Coles, 3 Coles, everyone, 1 Sky. So
You guys
objectively,
tied.
Thane and me tied. We are the best pickers of the show. Alternatively, Thane is also the worst picker of the show because he's got 3 down here. And I think like at least we can say like these ones aren't very subjective as to why we dislike them. I think most of these are objectively we just they're not great. You could maybe make the argument for Blood Sea. Some people might like Blood Sea, but I think
For
that's
like
it.
hardcore fans.
Yeah, hardcore fans of the series, I think would enjoy that. And that's it. Those are the shows we watched over the past 100 episodes. We've
Was
done
this
it.
3 or 4 years worth of.
Yeah, 4 years roughly.
Gosh.
Before we finalize, do we still want Violet Evergarden to be our favorite show picked? Or
I
is there
do.
something else we swap?
I think Violet Evergarden's the best one.
Dane?
Yeah.
I think I agree as well. Violet Evergarden was phenomenal.
With Blood Sea at the bottom.
Rip Blood Sea. Well, no, not even rip in peace. Just rest.
Bye.
Just rest. Just R.
L. L.
All right. Well, that does it for this episode. It was a little bit longer. Sorry about that if you don't like long episodes. But next time, we will be redoing our manga 3. Oh, goodness. Sorry. Not manga. Anime 3x3s. We'll be redoing our anime 3x3s. We'll be not looking at our prior one and just making a new one.
Is there any way to export this list? Oh, yes. Save it or
image.
something. Can you just save it and post it in the Discord or something for us?
Yeah, I got that. And I can post it on our YouTube as well. Cool. Thank you guys again for enjoying this with me. We'll see you all next time with your anime 3x3s. I can't wait to see if our tastes have changed. See you next time. Have a good life. Bye.